Good morning, my name is host Eric. I am the host of Talking with Famous People, and tonight I would like to share with you another of my Tinder updates. Yes, this is one of Eric's exciting middle aged dating videos, and we are going to share some exciting stories about Tinder and some exciting stories about being a middle aged person in the dating world. Okay, so let's begin with a brief discussion of the woman that's been mentioned a couple times in recent dating videos, namely, quote unquote, the smart woman. She is somebody to whom I sent a link to the Talking with Famous People YouTube page. Why waste time, right? I mean, she said she wanted somebody who made stuff. And if she didn't like the stuff that I made, well, she's going to find that out soon enough anyway. And the only advantage I might have with this woman is, well, I do make stuff, and she did say she wanted to hang out maybe with somebody who made stuff, right? So I just sent it to her. And I kind of figured, well, I'm sure when I go back next time I'll be unmatched. Instead, she just didn't respond for a day or two. And finally, when I checked my Tinder again last night, I've been busy, so I've been kind of in a bit of a Tinder lull. But when I checked it again, lo and behold, the message thing was red, and I looked at it, and it was the smart woman, and she said, well, let's go on an outing. So I said, hell yeah. And she indicated that she would like to go out for coffee or beer, but that she's not really a fan of beer, to be honest. Which I like to hear that. I'm not a fan of beer either. So I indicated in my response that I would, in fact, prefer the non alcohol themed outing. And I recommended a time slot. So we'll see what she says in response to that. I'm hopeful that we will progress forward in some sense to actually meet. The other thing that I have not mentioned heretofore because I didn't think it would be particularly relevant, but if her pictures are to be believed, and I have no reason to doubt them, she seems awfully attractive. Uh, yeah, I don't know what else to say. She seems awfully attractive. I don't. One always worries with Tinder. Is this a real human being? Is this a man? You know, am I being catfished or whatever? But the nice thing about Tinder is you, you like you just sort of process through individuals until something sticks a little bit. But you have to at least be open to the possibility of something sticking, which means you have to get over the fact that there's some risk associated with it. So if you know, and of course, if an individual does want to meet, it would seem to me that greatly reduces the risk. It means you're going to get to find out, right? If this woman did not look anything like her pictures, if this woman were actually a man, if this woman were dramatically different than the little bit of information I know about her, I don't think she'd want to meet. Probably. But even if she is, and she does meet with me one time to have a cup of coffee, that will be great progress for me. Keeping in mind that I've only been on this app for a couple of weeks, maybe pushing 3 now. I still haven't actually met up with anybody to have a cup of coffee or something. So, but I have made, what I've come to realize also is there's this ongoing, like, okay, well, you build up these matches, and they're not exactly out of possibility until they unmatch you, right? So you may be like seventh in line or something on their Tinder match page, but you're still potentially in the mix. And if you keep chatting occasionally, make contact, then they will sometimes reciprocate, or at least it's possible. So, so yeah, that's what's going on with Tinder, and I'm hopeful that at some point it's going to start to produce some results in terms of going out on simple outings in public with some woman for the purpose explicitly of going on a date. And then I'm hopeful that if I do that, I will hit across a woman that the chemistry is undeniable. That's my hope. And we walk away from that conversation going, wow. In general, that's what I'm looking for the right woman. Who knows how long that's going to take. But I'm encouraged by the progress I hear detailed and by the process in general. I like Tinder. It's effective. It's efficient. It seems to put me pushed up against real people that I might potentially talk to. So if you are single and haven't tried it, give it a shot. Okay? All different kind of people on there. And that's about it. Thanks. Bye.